time for a new crochet project. Spring has officially arrived and summer is nearly upon us, so I really want to work on some fun, cute, sexy little summer crochet stuff. I've been dying to make a crochet vest, but I've seen some really cute like patchwork ones, mainly in fast fashion, gotta be real, but they look cute, okay? But I'm obviously not going to buy like a crochet stuff from fast fashion places, so I want to make my own. What I'm thinking is like a little patchwork lacy square vest. In terms of the fit, I think I want like a full vest, maybe one with like the little ties on the side, maybe like, you know, just a regular full kind of patchwork vest. Haven't quite decided, but that's what I want to make, so I'm gonna bring you along on the journey with me. Also, hello, if you don't know me, my name is Rajan, aka Not Half Bad Crochet, and if you enjoy crochet content like project vlogs, day in the lives, crochet day vlogs, tutorials, then please consider subscribing to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it a little like, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Also, I am wearing one of my latest projects. This is the all tied up cardigan. It's a really cute like front tie stripy cardigan with these really cute ties down the side, hence all tied up. And if you want the pattern, I will link it in the description for you. It also has a video guide on the pattern, so if you're not the best at reading written patterns and you need a little bit of extra visual help, the video guide is going to be really good for you. I don't know if I'm going to have time to actually start the project today, but yeah, let's get crocheting. I'm going to be using this black Papacha yarn, and this is the same brand yarn. Upside down, same brand yarn that I used for my cardigan and also for my blossom cardigan. This is 50% acrylic and 50% cotton, and you need a 2.5 or a 3mm hook. I use a 3mm, and I don't usually work with black yarn. I only have 2 skeins, so I only have 200 grams, which I think should be enough considering it's just a vest and considering it's going to have a lot of lace. So I'm going to figure out what kind of squares I want to do, and we're going to go from there. Here's the kind of like very terrible, very rough line drawing that I've done. So I don't know if I want to go for one where they have like the little ties on the side, or I don't want to, or I don't know if I want to go for like a full one. I also haven't decided if I want to do like a pattern or a video pattern or whatever. I firstly just really want to figure out what kind of squares I want for this vest. So that's what I'm gonna do first. Oh my lord, this has taken so long. So I found 2 squares that I liked, and I usually, whenever I kind of find like a lace pattern or whatever, I usually like do a few sample swatches, whatever. So this is the second square. Put my tummy away, I feel like Winnie the Pooh. This is the second square that I did, and this is probably a really bad way for me to show you because obviously it's see-through and I'm wearing black. Let me figure out a good way to show you what it actually looks like. Maybe on this. Does this look better? Can you see it better? No, it's still quite dark. Need something more contrasty, maybe my crochet pillow. Like this. Is that better? Yes. Okay, so this is why am I doing this? Do not look at my giant pile of laundry, but this is the ginormous square. I really like this. It is very nice, but it is just very big. I think it's pretty. I think it would look cool in a vest. I just don't know. And then we have this one. The size comparison is absolutely nuts. So this is the second one. This is obviously the smaller one. This also is very nice. It's got that lovely kind of flower motif in the center. But yeah, I'm really not sure. Let me put this in better lighting, because it is quite detailed in the corners and stuff. This one definitely isn't as detailed. It's more kind of the border, and there's like another row for the border, like a picot kind of border. The border is going to make it look more fun, but now I'm looking at this, I'm like, actually I do really like this. There's just so many rounds, but that's not too bad because then it means you're not making as many squares. I do really like this. I'm so undecided. This is very difficult because they're both lovely, but they're both very different, you know? Both very different. But this is fun. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is lovely, but this is also lovely. I do like this big one though, and it means making less squares. Yeah, I don't know. I'll decide, but yeah. let me talk to you about the crocheting I did. I did how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 8 squares, and I'm doing like a join as you go method, and I think they look really cute. I don't know if I've maybe made it like too long, because I always like, whenever I'm doing something patchwork, I always like to kind of work the length and then work the width, so that I kind of can make like, you know, I basically am like, I'll start on like one side and then I'll work the rest of it, sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know if I've made it too long, but if I have, I can just attach that one square at the bottom, because I do think it would benefit from a block just because of the lace. Like, it's not particularly kind of like misshapen or anything, but yeah, I think a block will definitely help it out. And I think, yeah, I might just be one square too long, but that's okay. I can rectify that pretty easily. But they look really cute, and I love kind of how it looks all together. And then obviously once I have put them all together, they'll have this really nice like border on the outside. So I think this is going to look really, really cute, and I'm looking forward to it. I was thinking as well, because obviously now where these squares are smaller, I was thinking I could do like a little tie front vest, because I personally prefer a tie front vest. I feel like for me personally, the way I wear vests and stuff, it's a little bit more versatile for me, rather than having one that kind of goes over your head or one that's like tied on the side. So I'm kind of debating still what sort of vibe I want the actual fit to be, but yeah, I think it's looking really good. Hi friends, just finished my kind of second row. It looks so good. I did realize, so I actually like got up and double checked the measurements and kind of stretched it into place for the post blocking transformation, and this is like the perfect length for me. So what I think I'm going to do is basically have these as like my shoulder, and then just do a little tie front situation. I think that's going to look really cute. I think they look adorable. Obviously they're a bit kind of like, you know, curved up and stuff, like on the edges and the corners and stuff, so I think a block is really just going to help flatten everything out. But it's a really cute, very pretty pattern, and yeah, I think it's going well. I've just finished both front panels, but I've just realised, Jesus Christ, can you hear my neighbour's baby screaming? I've just finished both front panels, and I've just realised that I've done the like kind of neckline part that I want for the middle bit on the wrong side. So they're basically two identical panels, and I can't turn this one kind of this way because it's the wrong way, and I feel like you can always tell what the right and wrong side is. So I'm gonna have to just undo the last 3 squares that I've done. Luckily it's join as you go, so it's not too bad, but it is just that one round, and then I'll put them on the other side basically. But it's looking really good so far, and it's working out really nice and quick as well. Yeah, let me show you how my vest is looking. I did just finish off the front panel. It looks really, really good. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough yarn, but ideally obviously I would like to have it in all black, and if I don't have enough yarn, I do have like a really nice dark purple that I can use for like the finishing touches around the edge, because I think I'll have enough yarn for the actual vest construction, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for like the kind of finishing details around the edges and like the tie front and stuff like that. So I'll see how I go. It is very optimistic of me to just want to make something out of 200 grams of yarn. If you're plus size as well, 200 grams of yarn does not get you very far in any kind of garment. So I was very much pushing my luck anyway, but I thought because I was doing lace, obviously like it's a bit gappier, it's not as, I'm not using as much yarn when you use crochet lace. Anyway, yes, I'm going to continue working on this. It's a really nice, fun little project, and as well the great thing is that the squares are just 3 rounds, so you kind of get that like really nice hit of dopamine every time you finish a square, and as well it's join as you go, so it's not like you've made a bunch of squares and then oh my god I've got to join them all, because you're doing it along the way, which is great. So one of my favorite things about the join as you go method, because it kind of just feels like you're working up the garment really really quickly because each square works up quite quickly as well. I am going to be doing a little video pattern for this just because I feel like it's a really simple make, and I really like doing video patterns. I think they are helpful to people who are visual learners and who maybe like learn to crochet via YouTube and like don't really know how to read a written pattern. And also it means that like I still get paid for my labor, you know, because as much as I am wanting to do some more YouTube tutorials and free patterns and stuff, I'm not monetized on YouTube. So for me it's obviously quite a lot of work to put into doing a whole video tutorial and then not getting anything from it, you know. And I don't mind doing that for some of my simpler makes, but for things that obviously I think are quite complex, or things that I think are maybe just like a little bit more detailed and like have taken me a little bit more mental capacity to figure out how to do, I would like to get paid for them, and I think that that's okay. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna continue working on my vest. Okay, I have a little update, and I have done both of my front panels. And the way that I've basically done it is that, and obviously you can kind of, if you do end up getting the video pattern, you can you can put the squares together in whatever way works best for you. The way I did it is that I made both front panels and then I attached all of the squares for the back panel that connect to the front panel, creating my armholes. So now I can basically put this on as it would be like a vest, which I think looks so cute. Look how cute this is. I'm so obsessed. And then I basically did the exact same thing, and then now I can put this on like this. So I think this is, for me, the most logical way to put all of your squares together. Like I said, obviously if you do end up getting this video pattern, you can put the squares together whichever way you want, and depending on your size and blah blah blah, but I think this way just makes the most sense for me. And then once I have joined everything, I can do my trim around the sleeves, and I can do my trim around the front and do my little front ties, and then maybe, and then yeah, the trim on the bottom as well. So I think this is looking really, really good. I absolutely love the squares. I think they look adorable. I feel like this is gonna look really nice over like a cute little summer dress, but it is also gonna look so good over like a fun little bralette. I have some really beautiful, fun, bright colored bralettes, and I think this over a bralette with like a pair of shorts or like a little mini skirt in the summer, oh my god, it's gonna look so good. Like this would be such a good festival fit, like a music festival fit. It's gonna look so cute. Anyway, I love it so far. It looks really, really good. I feel like this is like probably gonna be the shortest process video vlog I've ever done, purely because this is taking me like no time at all. I think it's maybe taking me like 4 days to get to this point, and that's like when I've been working, so it's probably been like 4 evenings, which has been like maybe a couple of hours each evening. And considering, like, you know, I'm plus size, if you are a smaller size, this is gonna take you no time at all. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. It looks so good. Look at those fucking squares, they look adorable. Guess who ran out of yarn? Well, I didn't run out. This is all I have left, which is not that much, and I managed to crochet the entire vest, so the actual construction is done, but obviously I want to do like a fun little border, and I just don't think this will be enough, so I haven't even bothered starting with whatever I have left, because obviously I want the border to go all the way around the front and then around the armholes as well. It's like 2 rounds of a border, so I just don't think this is going to cut it. So I have introduced this really beautiful purple, which is left over from a top that I made last year. It was from my Lacy Heart top. It is the Drops U. This is 100% cotton, and it's the same yarn weight, so I think it's going to be fine. And honestly, I'm really pleased with how this looks. I think this looks so nice together with the black. Like, just as a little extra pop of colour, I think this is really, really nice. So I've just done the first round of the trim around like the front part, and then I'm just about to start the second round, and honestly I really, really love this. So I'm not particularly mad about not having the entire thing black, because I do love a pop of colour and I think it goes really nicely together. I feel like these colours are like really vampy. Like it looks really like, yeah, it just looks really vampy and cool, and I don't think I have anything like this, and I feel like I'm going to be able to style it really nicely with a bunch of my other kind of summery clothes as well. So yeah, I actually really love it. I thought I was going to be a bit more miffed about the fact that I would have had to add the purple, but yeah, I really like it. And then I'm just going to carry on working on the rest of the trim, and then I'll do the armhole trims, and then I'm done. So this has actually been a super quick project. I think I started this on, when did I start this? Let me actually check how long it's taken me. And I worked on it every day, but only for like maybe like a couple of hours each day. That's how much I've worked on it. So I started this exactly 7 days ago, and actually on the weekend I didn't work on this because I was busy, and I think on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday just gone, I didn't work on this. I've not worked on this that much at all, so this is a really quick and simple, very easy project. So and particularly if you are a smaller size than me, this is going to work up in no time. I think because of the fact that obviously each square is only 3 rounds and we're doing a join as you go, so it's not like you're making all the squares and then having to join them. It's like it's forming as you're making the squares, and the squares are quick as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how this is coming along. I'm actually really excited to wear this. So yeah, I'm gonna work on the rest of the border and I'll check back in shortly. I finished it. I've just finished doing the trim around both of the armholes, and then I added a little tie at the front as well. I do just want to give it a little try on because I'm not sure if I want more than one tie, because where I've made it v-neck and quite fitted, I quite like the idea of it coming into like a point with the tie, but I'm gonna give it a try and then see how I feel about it, and then I can get it blocked and we'll go from there. Okay, here's a little try on. I think this looks so good. Like, these squares are adorable. I love the little trim. I actually really like the purple accent to it. Like, I think I would have ultimately preferred it to all be in one color, but I'm not mad at the accent actually. I think it looks really nice, and I think the combination of this very like royal aubergine purple with the black looks so good. But yeah, I really like it. I think I do like it with just one tie. I feel like I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm undecided about the ties. Maybe I'll add a couple more, and then at least I have the option if I do want to wear it more full, or if I kind of want to wear it almost like a baby doll sort of thing. Because I do really like how this looks actually. I feel like with a with like a fun bralette on underneath, it kind of looks like lingerie, you know? And then I think if I have a second tie here, it is giving like baby doll vest almost. The trim is lying a little bit crazy at the moment, I think just because it's like, it's picot, isn't it? So they always kind of curl up, but that's what I'm hoping the blocking will help, just to lie everything a little bit flatter. But yeah, it looks really good. Here's what it looks like from the back. Oh, I love it. I think it's turned out really nice, and it's been such a quick and easy and simple, fuss-free, stress-free project. Like, this is, I've whipped this up in under a week. I'm so pleased. This is gonna look so cool. I look sexy. I look sexy in this vest, and I feel like just adding a little tie here maybe, so it kind of pulls under with this bit open. Oh my god, that's so hot. That is so hot. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, I'll fuck with this, you know? So yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a little block, and then I'll weave in the ends, and then I will do a proper reveal. I finished it. It looks so good. I'm so pleased. I'm obsessed with the squares. I love the trim. I actually really love the purple accent a lot more than I was expecting to. And as much as I would have really preferred to have it all in black, I actually think I really love this kind of pop of colour. I think it just adds something really nice and unique to it. And it also just feels a little bit more me, because if you know me, I love colour. I don't wear a lot of like all black as well. I think when I do wear black, I do pair it with like brighter pops of colour anyway. So I've kind of just like done this on myself. So I think it's perfect for me and for how I wear clothes and how I wear colours. I think it looks really cute with this dress as well. I wasn't sure how it would sit over these kind of like puffy sleeves, but I think this looks really good. So I did end up doing 2 front ties. I could have definitely done a third one. I don't think that would have looked bad at all, but I do really like it with just the 2. And then if I undo the second one, I think that also looks really cute. Yeah, like this is kind of giving more baby doll vibes, like lingerie vibe. Really love both options. I feel like with this one it kind of like accentuates my figure a little bit more, but with the top one it's just kind of like a little throw on vest, and then you've got like the little bows on the side. Oh, I think this is so cute. I'm really pleased with how this has turned out. I feel like it was such an easy and quick project. If you do end up getting the video pattern, I will show you how to do everything. I'll show you what to do in the rounds, but you'll pick it up quite quickly because each round is relatively repetitive, and because it's small, it's done quite quickly. And then the fact that we're doing a join as you go as well, meaning that you're not just like making a bunch of squares and oh my god, you've got to join them all. You're doing it all at the same time, so it's almost like you skip a step in that sense. And obviously if you do want to make your own Daisy for You vest, I have a video pattern linked in the description. The way the video pattern is going to work is that you will receive a PDF with all of the kind of information on like what tools you need, the yarn I used, how much yarn I used, and then there will be a link to a private YouTube video which will basically be like an entire video tutorial on how to crochet this vest. So it will be how to do the squares, how to join them, how to kind of Tetris them all together to get the fit and the shaping that you want, and then it will be the border, how to add on the ties. So it's a very simple pattern, and obviously like I said, if you want to crochet your own, I will link the video pattern in the description. But yeah, I am so pleased of how this vest has turned out. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while I crocheted the Daisy for You vest. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a little like, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And obviously as well, if you enjoy crochet content like project videos and day in the lives, tutorials, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I would also love to connect with you guys. If you're not following me on TikTok and Instagram already, you can find my @s in the description, but my @ is @NotHalfBadCrochet. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will hopefully see you on the next one.